Roman abacus was used in Babylonia as early as 2400 BC, and since then, there are many other calculation boards and tables were invented. The Asian abacus was estimated to be around since 14th century AD. John Napier, a Scottish mathematician and physicist, invented a device used for multiplication and long division called Napier's spoons. The device can also be used to compute for square root using an additional proof. Blaise Pascal, a French mathematician, invented the Pascal line in 1642 at the age of 19 to help his father in his task computation. This machine is credited to be one of the earliest calculators. Charles Babbage was an English mathematician and mechanical engineer. He made two machines, the difference engine number 1 and 2, and the analytical engine. His work had a lasting impact on computing technology. Ada Lovelace is the first computer programmer. Herman Hollerith invented the card reader to count the U.S. population. Later, he formed the company International Business Machine, or IBM, to sell these machines and pioneer computer innovations. Lord Kelvin, 1876, a device machine, Kelvin's tide predictor, to predict the tide for any given time with the help of his brother James. The machine was completed and worked well. Howard Alkin, a Harvard professor, was the principal designer of the Harvard or IBM Mark I, which the BMI financed. The machine was put to use by the U.S. Navy during World War II. Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator, or ENIAC, 1964 was built by Dr. John Mauchly and engineer Prescott S. Eckert from the University of Pennsylvania. The IBM 701 in 1952, also known as the Defense Calculator, was built in several separate units so that shipping and installation were far easier. The IBM 650 in 1953 was built as a smaller, lower-cost computer for customers who could not afford the 701. The flexibility of this computer appealed to a lot of people and was used from scientific engineering to financial applications used as payroll, inventory control, and even college admissions. Transistors in 1946 was invented by John Barden, William Shockley, and Brittain, all research scientists at AT&T's Bell Laboratories. The integrated circuit, or IC, or semiconductor chip, in 1958 was invented by Robert Noyce and Jack Kilby. This invention is significant since it eventually led to the creation of the microprocessor. An IC can contain several hundred thousand and even million of transistors. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in 1976 introduced the first personal computer from their newly formed company, the Apple Computer. They called the first computer Apple I and the Apple II. Apple II was ahead at that time since it includes the basic programming language and was able to display text and graphics in color. The IBM PC in 1981 was launched by IBM as their first personal computer. The computer includes monitors, printer, expansion card, and a lot of software. This computer introduced the PC-DOS, or Disk Operating System, from Microsoft. That is the history of computing.